Krampus or Krampus, however you would like to say. I'm gonna go by Krampus just because how the old woman says it in this film. It's a new holiday film on the ancient tale of Krampus. Now, I have never actually heard of Krampus before seeing this trailer. I didn't know that there was St. Nicholas's shadow who came to not to give but to take from people. And so I was honestly really excited to see this film, seeing this creepy figure who walks around on the roofs taking children, who has horns and hooves and this long dark cloak. I honestly was excited and a bit scared of this film because the images of Krampus was a little bit scary to me. A few days before Christmas, a family invites their in-laws over. This young boy wants Christmas to be like how Christmas was before. Christmas is being ruined by his uncles and aunts and all his cousins. So he decides to rip up his letter to Santa, throw it into the air outside, and here comes Krampus. This idea is a bit scary to me, of this big dark creature who comes to take when you don't believe in Christmas anymore. But sadly, those thoughts didn't really pan out that well in this film. I'm gonna start off with some of the good things, is that the images of Krampus when he's walking on top of the roofs or when you see him, it's unsettling at times. I find things really scary, and I like it a lot at times too, is when you're watching a movie and you see images in the distant that you really have to focus on a lot. In those horror movies, when you have to focus on something that's really far away and then you see it, that's when it makes me really scared. The whole idea of Krampus really scares me throughout the whole entire film, but what this film fails on doing is delivering Krampus throughout. It's like Godzilla. We anticipate Godzilla, we don't get Godzilla a lot, but we like it. Here, we want Krampus, we don't get Krampus a lot, and we don't like it. What we do get is a lot of Krampus's minions throughout. You get gingerbread cookies, this angel, the Jack-in-the-Box. You get a lot of these different minions, and it focuses a lot on those minions terrorizing this family. It's not called Minions like we got this summer, it's called Krampus. I want to see more of Krampus every time that this family is being terrorized by these little minions. It should have been Krampus doing the job. I think it would have made this film a little more unsettling and a lot more fun. When they do show Krampus, it has a great score. The scene is filmed perfectly, and we know things are about to happen. But when the minions come, it kind of reminds me of Gremlins a little. It's fun, it's campy, and you can't help but laugh a lot. In the beginning of the movie, they set this tone that Krampus is going to be very disturbing, dark, and it's going to be a dark holiday film. But then you have these little minions, and it's fun, it's campy, you can't help but laugh, and it just changes the tone really quickly. Also, another thing I didn't like, and they did I guess a great job at it, is the in-laws. Played by David Koechner, his wife, and he has 4 kids. You just hate this family. It reminded me a lot when I was watching it of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Cousin Eddie. When you bring them in, they're kind of annoying but lovable. Here, they're kind of annoying and you hate them. So Krampus, I thought, had some scenes that were really unsettling, could have worked, but they took this different route of having all of the minions kind of take over and Krampus kind of sitting back until the very end. I wish it would have been Krampus throughout because this legend is honestly really creepy to me. I've actually never heard it and I want to read more about it. Just something about Krampus with his big horns and his hooves and his dark cloak and his nasty face. It's scary to me. But I didn't get a lot of it, and I think that's why it was PG-13. There were some scenes where I could tell that they wanted to reach that R level, but they toned it down a little for PG-13. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Krampus a C. So what do you guys think of the new holiday film Krampus or Krampus? I don't care how it's pronounced. It's one or the other. I don't care. Are you guys creeped out by the ancient legend of Krampus, or do you guys actually believe in it? This is Justin Watches Movies, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.